Hi guys, my name is Ferdy and in this video I will show you how you can create a beautiful web shop using the free plugin called WooCommerce. Let me show you what we are going to cover in this tutorial. I will show you how to download and install WooCommerce, how to create a simple product like this, a variable product where you can choose a different size, a different color, how to create a service product like a Skype session or a coaching session, whatever you have to offer, how to create a downloadable product, how to create an affiliate product. That means when you promote a certain product or software and people buy it through your affiliate link, you get a commission. And how to create a group product. So over here I have a product and I can choose 32 GB, 64 and 128 and I can choose whatever I want to do. If I add them to the cart, you see that over here, and when I scroll down, you see an option over here to add this product to the cart. And that's because I use the free OceanWP theme, an amazing theme. I can click over here, then I can view the cart, I can change things, and it all looks really nice. We will talk about categories and subcategories, the sidebar in your web shop with WooCommerce related widgets, like a cart, a price filter, and highlighted products. I will talk about the settings within your web shop, and we will cover the topics coupon codes, shipping, taxes, and payment options. At the end of the tutorial you have your own web shop and can start selling products to the world. I believe your time is valuable. That is why I show you in this overview what we will cover and how you can skip certain parts if you have done those already. So if you are starting from scratch, I will show you how to get a domain name and web hosting. If you have that already, that is great, then you can skip that part. Then I will show you how to install WordPress, and if you don't have a website yet, I will give you a complete website for free. So you can focus in this tutorial on creating a web shop. So if you have done step 1 until 3 already, you can skip those parts and learn how to create a web shop. In the description of the video, you see an overview with timestamps so you can go to a certain part of the tutorial without searching for that part. In that way I can help people that start from scratch and I can help people that have a website already, so I can help as much people as possible. If I go too fast for you in the tutorial, you can click on the icon here and lower the speed of the tutorial. If you like what you're seeing so far, please like this video, and if you want to see more upcoming videos, please consider to subscribe and click on the bell notification so you'll get an update when I upload a new video. Now let's get started. So the first two things we need to do is get a domain name and web hosting. If you have that already, that is great, then you can skip this part. If you don't have it, go to webhosting127.com and then you can click on the link, go to SiteGround. I love SiteGround. I host all my websites at SiteGround. SiteGround is, in my opinion, the best web hosting provider there is. And I'm not the only one with that opinion. In the Facebook web hosting group with more than 5,000 members, SiteGround is mentioned the most as best web hosting provider there is. And I agree with them. I scroll down a bit and there are 3 plans you can choose. And the best value for your money is Grow Big. And the big difference between Grow Big and Startup is that here you can have unlimited websites. Here you can have only one website, and all the time people are upgrading later because after the first website they want to create a second website. So I suggest Grow Big and you can always upgrade later. So over here you can have unlimited websites, enough web space. You can have around 25,000 visitors per month. And if you get more than that, then you can upgrade to Go Geek. This is the package I have because I have a lot of websites. But you can also upgrade later. So I choose Grow Big, get started. I click over here. And then you can choose a domain name. If you would say facebook.com and click on proceed, it will say it is not possible because the domain name is already in use. So I would go for ferdypro.com. I click on proceed and it is still available. Congratulations, domain Ferdy Pro is available for registration. So over here I need to fill in some details. Of course, my email address, pro@ferdykorpershoek.com, and you need to have access to this email address, of course. You need to choose your own password. I choose this one. And then I need to fill in some client information, where I'm from. I'm from the Netherlands. And since I'm from the Netherlands, I get a VAT over here. So my first name, my last name, my company name. And if I fill in my VAT registration number, the VAT amount will be subtracted from my total amount I have to pay. Zip code without a space over here, my phone number, And I scroll down. How do I want to pay? I want to pay with credit card. So I fill in my details and I scroll down. So then we go to hosting services. The plan is grow big. The data center is in Chicago, that's okay. And the period is 12 months. And keep in mind that the first purchase will give you 60% discount. So if you go for 12 months, you get 12 months of discount. But if you go for 24 or 36 months, you will get 36 months of discount. I leave it at 12 months. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can get your money back. And then here's the domain registration. Domain privacy, I use it because if you don't use it, you get a lot of spam emails from people that say, hey, I can make a website for you. And I don't like that. I want to have my inbox to be clean. So I check this, I uncheck this one. I don't need it. There are tools that can do that for you. And the total amount is $99.35. I confirm everything and I click on pay now. And when you click on pay now, you don't pay more, but I get a commission and it helps me to create those tutorials. So thank you for that. Your order was successfully submitted. And now it's completed. We have our domain name and web hosting. Let's install WordPress. I click on proceed to customer area. And SiteGround is offering me some help, but I don't need any help. And I don't need to add this. So I say confirm. Yes, I confirm everything. Complete setup. And there we are. And now we need to click on my accounts. Go to the cPanel. And I click on proceed. And here we can install WordPress. I scroll down and over here I see it, WordPress. I click on it. I scroll down a bit and I click on install now. Right now I will use HTTP. Later I will show you how to create a free certificate so your website will be secure. I choose ferdypro.com because that's the domain I just added. And I can say make the website at ferdypro.com/webshop. Or new or test, but I leave it in the root direction, ferdypro.com. The site name, I can say Ferdy Corp Media. And the site description, I like to say you deserve to be seen. And this is something you can make up yourself. It can be, hi, I make websites, or I'm a photographer, or something you want to say over here. Then my username, Ferdy Corp. I want to create a password, my email address, the language of the website is okay, and the rest is all okay. So I click on install. It says it takes between 3 and 4 minutes, but it actually takes 10 or 20 seconds. And that's why I will not fast forward. And now our website is live already. If I click over here, I go to our website, and that is amazing. If you use SiteGround, your website is live immediately as long as you have a .com extension. And I can also go to the backend over here, and this is where we will configure our website. We get a wizard. I don't need that. So I say exit. And what I want to do, I want to clean things up. So I click on don't show this again. I go to plugins. I deactivate SiteGround Optimizer and I deactivate WordPress Starter. Then I select them both by clicking here, bulk actions, delete. Then I apply it. Okay. And what I want to do, I want to install a complete website, which I have made in a different tutorial. You can make it yourself, or you can just import it with a few clicks, and then you have a complete website made with the Ocean WP theme. And it also has all the images we will use in this tutorial. So I go to the dashboard and I click on dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. I close all this stuff. And what I want to do now, I want to install that website. So I go to plugins, add new, and I search for all-in-one. And then it's this plugin, all-in-one WP migration. I click on install now, activate. And now we can import a website with a few clicks. And you can get that website over here, ferdycorp.com. I hit enter, and then I go to tutorials, WooCommerce tutorial. And I scroll down, and there are some important links. If you don't want to do that, but you only want to have the images I use in this tutorial, then click on this link. But if you want to use the example website, then click over here. You get this for free. You only need to leave your name and email address. You can unsubscribe whenever you want to. And I say pro@ferdykorpershoek.com and I click on get this website. And I'm doing this because I want to focus on creating a web shop and not on how to create a complete website. So I say, okay, because I'm from Europe, subscribe, yes. Now I need to check my email. So I go to my email, I click over here, and I confirm my subscription. So here's the website we can download, and keep in mind that admin is the username and the password is this one. I copy it, I click over here. So I download the website. Now I go to the file, I unzip it, and there it is. So I go to our website and I go to all-in-one, import. Import from file, WooCommerce. Open it. And now we're installing a complete website using the free OceanWP theme with a home page, an about page, a contact page, blog page, I think portfolio page, and with all the images we will use in this tutorial. So in that way you can skip a lot of stuff and we can focus on creating a web shop. And as I said before, if you have your own website and you have your own domain and stuff, and you just want to build your website using your own theme and your own website, then you can go to ferdykorp.com, tutorials, WooCommerce tutorial, and then you can download the images I use in the tutorial. I close this, I close this, and I close this, and I click on proceed. I need to go to the permalink settings. And here I need to log in, admin, and then the password I just copied. And then here at post name, I select it and I say save changes and save changes. Now there are a few things we need to do. I go to plugins and I deactivate all-in-one WP migration. We don't need it anymore. Delete. Okay. Then you need to go to settings, general, and change the title of the website. I can say Ferdy Corp Media, and I can change the tagline again to you deserve to be seen. This is okay. You need to change the email address to your own email address and you will get an email. You need to confirm it and then your email address will be over here. And you can change things over here if you want to do that. I save the changes. What else? I go to the user here, your profile, or over here, edit my profile. I scroll down. I can change this one, but what I can do, I can add a new one if I want to. Ferdy Corp, email address, first name, last name. I can create a password. For instance, this one. Send the user an email about their account. You can do that. And I want myself to be an administrator. I add the new user. Then I log out. I log in with my new username, which I just made. Now I go to users, all users. And since I'm an administrator, I can delete all the other users. So I delete this one. All the content should go to me. Confirm deletion. And that's it. I don't want to have WP forms, so I dismiss this notice. I go to the dashboard, dismiss this and dismiss this. I collapse everything. I want everything to be really clear. So now we can take a look at our website. It looks like this. We have an about page. The URLs look beautiful. You can change all this information if you want to. We have a services page, we have a portfolio, a blog page, all made with the free version of OceanWP. And if you want to know more about this or create this website yourself, then you can go to YouTube and search for Ferdy Korpershoek Elementor. You can also use Elementor Pro. That's the first tutorial where I use the OceanWP theme, but it's a pro tutorial. Over here, I will show you step by step how I made this website, and you can also follow it if you don't use the Pro version, only then some areas of the tutorial do not apply to you. So I'm a huge fan of the OceanWP theme. Another great theme is the Astra theme. I think those two are the best free themes, and they both have an upgrade to the Pro version where you have even more options. But we will work with free stuff in this tutorial. So now we have our website. You can change your logo, you can change all that stuff. And what I want to do, I want to start creating a web shop. So I go to the backend of the website. I go to plugins, add new. And I search over here for WooCommerce. And without hitting enter, you see it over here, WooCommerce. More than 1 million installs. And I click on install now. And after that, I activate it. Now you see over here, run the setup wizard. And you can do that, but I like to skip this because I don't want to install a lot of things that I don't need on my website. So what you can do now, you can go to WooCommerce, status. Then you go to tools. You scroll down and you search for create the default WooCommerce pages. And when you do the setup wizard, you can do a lot of other things, and I all want to do them a different way. So I click on create pages. And that's it. All missing WooCommerce pages successfully installed. So now if we go to pages, you see the page cart, checkout, my account, and shop. And those are all created this minute. So that's great. And if I go over here to WooCommerce settings, you see there are a lot of settings, and I want to change a few. And then I want to create some products. And then after that, we'll take a look at all the settings. So first, the country, where do you come from? I come from the Netherlands, but I want to say over here, United States. I want to sell things in the United States. And I'm from California because I like that place. I don't use the zip code for now. And I want to sell things to the whole world or to a specific country. I can say I only want to do the United States and Canada. And I want to ship everything to the same countries I sell to. But without going through all the locations, I leave it as it is. I only want to change this, the currency here below. I want to change it to United States dollars. And this is all fine. I save the changes. Okay. And if I go to my website, I want to have a shop page. I don't have that over here. So I go to menus over here, or you can go to the dashboard and then you go to appearance, menus. We have our main menu over here, and I want to add the shop cart. So I click over here on add to the menu, and here it is. I want to have it over here after the block. Okay, save it. If I take a look in a new tab, holding Command or Control on the PC, here it is, shop. And it says no products. Here's a sidebar with the recent posts, recent comments, and all that stuff. And we are going to configure that later. Now I want to create my first product. How can I do that? I can hover over here and I can click on product, or I go to the back end. I close this. I go to products, add new. And this product is called a hoodie. And as I said before, if you want to follow along, you can go to ferdycorp.com, tutorials, WooCommerce tutorial, and you can download the images I use in the tutorial. And if you download the complete website, then you have the images already in your media library. This is a simple hoodie. And what I want to do now, I want to publish it. Only a title, and I publish it. And now, if I go to the home page and I go to the shop page, you see our first product. No image, no category, only a title. So I click on it, and this is how it looks. Again, the sidebar here at the left, the image we do not have. The title, no category, there are no reviews, and there's not more information. So let's configure this. I click on edit product. Over here, we can have a long description. So if I want to have a long fake description, I go to dummy text. I search for that. I click over here, the first link, and I grab this text. and I paste it. New paragraph, I paste it again. That's it. If you want to have a short description, you can place it here below. Product short description. And I say, this hoodie will keep you warm when it is cold. Something like that. I click on update. And if I take a look at the product in the new tab, holding Command or Control on the PC, still no image. But here's the short description. This hoodie will keep you warm when it is cold. And here's the long description. You see, there are two tabs now, the description tab and the reviews tab. That is because of the Ocean WP theme has made it like this. I like it. And if you scroll down, you see it over here, selected hoodie, and then select the options, the buying options. So I liked it about this free theme, and I hope you like that too. I continue. If I scroll down, I see here the Ocean WP settings. I don't want to do anything with that right now, so I close that. And here you see the product data. If you don't see that, scroll up, go to the screen options, and here you need to select that. So I close it because it's active already. Here's some general information. First, the product data. What kind of product is it? It's a simple product. What does it mean? It has no different sizes, no different colors, no variables. It's just a simple product. It's not downloadable. It's not virtual. It is something you can wear. So what's the price? I think this hoodie is $49, but I can also do a sale price. So it was $49, now it's $39. And I can also schedule it. So I can say this discount is only available from today until the next week. And then I can advertise for it, like this hoodie is now for sale. Get it now because cold weather is coming and all that stuff. Okay, then we go to inventory. The SKU number. If this is a hoodie from Nike hoodie, and I click somewhere. For instance, it is this one, then it has a SKU number. This one. You can copy it. So when people search for this number, they can go to your website. You can use it if you want to. I never use this, but it can be handy. And if it's an original product, nobody else is selling it, then you can fill in your own number if you want to. Do we want to manage the stock? If we have 10 hoodies, then I can say I have only 10. And can people still order when it is sold? I can say allow, but give a notification to the customer, or just allow it and then I have to reorder them again really quickly. Something like that. What I also can say is that people can only buy one item per time. So I can enable this, and then if people want to buy two, it is not possible. So if I would update it and I refresh the page, then I can say add to cart. But if I would uncheck this over here, let me see, inventory, uncheck this, and I update it and I refresh it. Let's take a look over here. Then we can add more. Here you see it's for sale, so that's nice. We have the title, the original price, the sale price, and we have 10 in stock. So if I would order 11, I have a small problem. And if I want to fix that, I can scroll down, I go to inventory, and I say do not allow. So I update it. I go to my cart. I really love this way of displaying things in Ocean WP. I close this. I refresh the page. And now if I want to add 11 things to the cart, it says you cannot add that amount. So that's what I decided over here. I have 10, and do we can have back orders? No. So if it's out of stock, it is out of stock. You cannot order it. And that's why it's saying, since I want to add 11, it says you cannot do that. But if I would say I want to add 9, it is possible. And when somebody checks out and he pays, then it will say there's only one in stock. So that's great. It's all automatic, and I love that about WooCommerce. So do not allow this. Then shipping. Right now the weight is in kilogram. if you want to change that, then you can go over here to settings. I open it in a new tab. I go to products, and here's the measurement. The weight unit is kilogram and the dimension unit is centimeters. So I can change it here and also this unit, and I can save it. We'll take a look at this later. So I can say this is 0.3 kilogram. The dimensions, I leave it as it is right now because you can fold it, you can do it in a package, and then no shipping clause. We'll take a look at that later. Linked products, we'll take a look at that later because you can upsell things like, hey, if you like this hoodie, maybe you like this cap because this cap is perfectly fitting the hoodie, so you can upsell. A lot of time people do that, and that's why they put it in over here, upsells and cross sells. Then we have attributes, and we do not use that for now. And advanced purchase note, you can say, be aware if you buy this, then your life will change forever. And here you can say enable reviews. If I uncheck this and I update it, and I take a look over here, right now we see reviews. If I go to this page again, now there's no review. There's additional information, the weight. So I put it on, advanced, enable reviews, update, refresh, and now you see 3 tabs: description, additional information, and reviews. What else? If I scroll down, I can add a comment if I want to. I do not want to do that yet. I go up and I go to the categories. So right now the category is uncategorized. So if I go to the shop and I go to hoodie, you see the category uncategorized. And if I click on that, I see all the products that have the category uncategorized. So if you have a big web shop, it is really important to have categories and subcategories in order to display the products on your website in a nice way. So what kind of category is this? This is merchandise. So I add the new category and I uncheck categorized, and then I can have a subcategory. So that is hoodies, and the parent category is merchandise. Add new category, and I can update it. Now, if I click on the hoodie, it says categories, hoodies, merchandise. And if I click on hoodies, I see all the hoodies in the website. When I click on merchandise, I see all the products that are under the category merchandise. So again, if you have a big web shop, that comes in really handy. And then if I scroll down, we can have product text. That's a different way that if people search for a certain text, they can find you through the text. So I can say hoodie, and I add it, and I can say black because the hoodie is black. And then we have the product image. I set the product image. And as I said before, if I go to the media library, I have all the images already over here. So here it is, the hoodie, hoodie front. You can optimize your images by creating spaces. Hoodie front is the title, and in the alt text, I paste it, and then I set the product image. Again, I save it, refresh, and now it looks like this. Really beautiful. So what else can we do? Besides a product image, we can have a product gallery. I add product gallery images, and I have this one. I optimize it, copy, and at the alt text, I paste it. I add it to the gallery, and I can add another one, which is the back. And if I want to, I can also add more. So I hold Command, click, 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 or Control on the PC. You can optimize it and you can add it to the gallery. Right now, all those images are added, and I can remove them over here. So we have the front, which is the featured image, product image. We have the side and we have the back. So if I would update this and I take a look, I refresh it, then we see the front, then we see the side. And again, if you hover over it, it looks like that, and the back. And if you click over here, you can see the image like that, and you can navigate like that. And this is all made with WooCommerce and OceanWP, 2 free themes and plugins, which is amazing. I love this. And there are so much more things that you can do with free plugins, and we're going to talk about it, but I'm happy already. I hope you are too. So this is our first product, title, image. We can navigate through it. We can click on it. We can zoom in, zoom out, close it, navigate. Then we have the title, the price, the discount price, information, the stock, how many do I want to add to the cart, SKU, the categories, and the tags. Then we have the description over here. We have the additional information, the weight, and we have the reviews over here. And if you scroll down, as I said before, you can select it. You can add more to the cart. That's how it works. And when you add things to the cart, you can see them here. When you hover over it, you can remove the order. Here's the subtotal. So if I go over here and I view the cart, and then I need to change it over here, the quantity, update the cart. That's all okay. So I can change it here. How many do I want to have, the quantity? And then if I update it, you see the total amount. I can apply a coupon code. We'll take a look at that later. The subtotal, and then you can have taxes or shipping costs. And right now we don't have that. So the total is $195. If I click on proceed to the checkout, I can fill in my details over here. We can add payment methods, and then I can say place the order. Then we can pay, and then the products will be sent to our address. So that's how it works. One thing I want to do, if I go to the shop page, I see Sidebar over here, that's okay. But if I go to the single page, I don't want to have this. So I click on customize. I scroll down over here, I go to WooCommerce, and I go to single product. And then the layout, I can say I want the sidebar to be at the right, and then to appear over here, but I don't want to have a sidebar, so I remove it. I want the product to be full width, like this. I think that looks much better. I click on publish, and I close it. So now on all the single product pages, it looks like this. I like that. So I want to close this, and now I want to take it to the next level. I create a second product, and this time it's a variable product. So I hover here over new, I click on product, I close this, and this product is a t-shirt. So again, I can have my dummy text over here, or I can just leave it empty. We don't take a look at the OceanWP settings, and the price of this product is $90.95. There's no sale, it's just $90.95. Then I change this from a simple product to a variable product. And if I do that, take a look over here, what happens? You see there are different options. So the SKU, I leave that empty. I do not manage stock, and I do not want to sell this individually. I leave shipping and linked products. I go to attributes. What I can add over here, an attribute. What is an attribute? It can be a color. It can be a size. It can be whatever you want it to be. So I click on add, and I call this one size. And then I can add values, and one value is small. And then I need to use a pipe. Then I can say medium. I can say large. And I can say extra large. And that will be 4 different values. So the size can be small, medium, large, and extra large. I can also say S of small, M of medium, L of large, and XL of extra large. Then I say visible on the product page, and I want to check this used for variations, and you need to check those. And then I click on add, because I want to add a new one. And this one is the color. And the first color is white, and the second color is black, and I use a pipe in between. And I say use this for variations. I save the attributes. And with those 2 attributes, you can create 8 different variations. So now I go to variations, and I click over here, and I say create variations from all attributes. I click on go. Are you sure you want to do this? You can do a maximum of 50 per run. Right now we have 8, so that's doable. Okay. 8 variations added. Okay. What I can do now, I can expand them all. I click here. And now what I can do, this is the size S white. I click over here, and I want to use an image, which is the front of the white. And I set the variation image and there it is. Then I go to the second one, which is small black. And I use t-shirt black front. I scroll further. And white. So it's like white, black, white, black, XL white, and XL black. That's it. If I save this or I publish this, and I view the product in a new tab, it says it's currently out of stock and I see no image. So also here at the page, I need to have a product image and I use the white t-shirt. And then I go to the gallery and I want to add the back of the white and then those two. You can change the order. Now if I publish it, I refresh it, I see the white t-shirt like that. Okay, I go back. Okay, I scroll down again. I go to variations, expand, and I want to keep the stock keeping unit. So I say 0002 because it's the second product. I copy this and then this is version 1. I paste it, version 2, version 3, 4, 5. 6, latest 2, 7, and 8. Okay, what I want to do now, I want to go over here and I want to set the price, set regular prices, go, and it is 90,95. Okay, yes. Okay, then I want to add a category, which is t-shirts, and the parent is merchandise. I add it, I uncheck uncategorize and I check merchandise. I update it, I close this and I view the product in a new tab and there it is. So the t-shirt, the white one, is $90.95. But if I go to small and black, you see the black version, which is amazing. What I also can do now, maybe I say, you know what, XL should be a little bit more expensive. Then I can go to variations. I scroll down to XL and I say this one is $29.95 and also the black version $29.95. I click on update and I refresh this. If you don't see the price, but you see something like this product is not available or out of stock, then make sure that all the variations have a stock, manage stock, have a stock over here and have a price. If you don't have that, for instance, if I uncheck this everywhere, then it says I don't have a product. So if you have that problem, just fix a price everywhere and the stock and the amount of stock. So now you see it's 95 or $29.95. So I say I want to have a size M, the color black, and then it will say over here it's $19.95. But if I say I want the black one but XL, then it's $29.95. And I see I have 10 in stock. And if I would say at variations, the XL black version only has 5 in stock left, I update it and I go to the shop again and I click over here and I say XL black. Then you see there are only 5 in stock. So that's how you can do everything. Have one item with different variations and different prices, different images, and a different stock. And if I buy 2 and I add them to the cart and I check out, I will have 3 in stock left. So that's how it works. So what's next? I hover over new, product. And this time I want to add a digital product or a service product. And I call this 1 hour Skype session. Let me be clear, I don't offer this. It's just for the sake of the tutorial. Here I can have a long description. And here I can configure the product. It's a simple product. It's virtual. And if I check that, there's no shipping because a virtual product cannot be shipped. It's not downloadable because it's a service. And the regular price is $250. But since I'm in a good mood, it's now $199 per hour for 1 hour to Skype with me. And of course, as I said before, this is fake. This is not real, just for the sake of the tutorial. There's no inventory. There's a SKU 0003 because it's the third product I offer. And of course, it is in stock. I do not manage the stock because it's a digital product. And digital products are unlimited. I'm going to create tutorials about digital products because I think that is the way you need to go if you want to really make some money online. Because digital products can be sold unlimited times. You know, when you go to Elementor, you want to buy Elementor Pro, they do not say, oh, I'm sorry, we're out of stock. No, it's all digital, it's all code, so you can duplicate it unlimited times. So that's really handy. I will make tutorials about it in the future. So it is in stock. And if I would publish it and I view the product, I can have 5 hours if I want to, but I want to keep it at 1 hour. So how can I do that? I go to inventory and I say sold individually. Update, refresh. So I can add it to the cart and I still can buy other stuff. So if I view the cart, I can still have a hoodie and 1 hour Skype session. So that's nice. What else? We can have linked products. We will take a look at it later. No attributes, advanced. And here a short description. Ask me anything in a 1 hour Skype session. And then I can add a product image. This one, this is me. When I was younger, a lot younger, 4 years ago, I still use this image. Update. I go to the shop page. And there it is. For sale, 1 hour Skype session, add to the cart. And I have added it to the cart already, so it says you cannot do that again. If I view the cart, I have it already here. So I remove it and I remove this. But that's how you can add a digital product. 1 hour Skype session uncategorized. So I need to create a category and I add it over here and the category is services. It's not a subcategory. I uncheck this and here I say add a new category because it has nothing to do with merchandise. Update. So that's how you create a digital product. So I refresh the page over here. Now you see the category services. And it all looks great in my opinion. So I like it. I'm going to create a new product. And I hover over new. I click on product. And this is a grouped product. You can do it with smartphones, laptops, with everything that has different capabilities or different storage, size, whatever. So let me show you how to apply this through a USB. So I have here a USB stick and it is merchandise, the category. And I change this to grouped product. The SKU is 0004 since it's the fourth product. It is in stock. And I think that's it. I can say here, choose a USB stick. And I can have product image. This one. Copy the title, paste it. Like that. Publish. If I view this, I do not see a price. So how will we fix that? I hover over new and I click on product. And I want to create 3 grouped products. The first one is the 32 gigabyte USB stick. Merchandise. And the regular price is $9.95. Okay. I think we're good to go. One thing over here, catalog visibility. I click on edit and I say hidden. So this product itself should not be shown on its own in the website, but it should be linked with the group product. I click on publish. Let me copy this. New product. And this one is 64 gigabyte. And this price is $19.95. Yes. And also here, I hide it. Hidden. Okay. Publish. And then the third one, new product. And I paste it. And I say 128 gigabyte USB stick. And this is $29.95. Merchandise and hidden. Okay. Publish. And now I go to all products. And I search for the USB stick. I click over here. And then here at linked products, I see grouped products and I search for USB 32, USB 64 and USB 128. And can you change the order? Yes, you can. Update. And now if we view the product, you see over here the USB stick, the price range $9.95, $19.95 and $29.95, 32, 64, 128. So I can say I want to have 5 small ones, 1 medium one and 2 big ones. Add them to the cart. And that's how it works. If I view the cart, it looks like that. What you see here is no image. So I need to go back to products, all products. And how I do this quickly, I hold Command, click here, here, and here. Control Tab. Then I go to the first product. Set product image. I grab it over here. Control Tab. Second one. Grab it over here. And Control Tab. The third one. I scroll up, save it, Control Tab twice. Scroll up, save it. And again, save it. Then I close it. I go to the website and I want to view the cart. And there it is. So that's how you can create a grouped product. And if I go to the shop, I do see this product, but I do not see all the small products because we have hidden them from the shop. Okay, let's create our next product. I hover over new and I click on product. And this is an ebook. I want to sell a downloadable product. So this product is called How to Become an Online Entrepreneur. I can say ebook, something like that. I scroll down. The price is $40.95. I need to use a point. There's no sale. And here again, it's a virtual product and it is downloadable. So over here, I can download the file. So I click on add file. I can choose a name and the file URL where the file is, but I want to choose a file. I want to upload it. So I click on upload files, select files. And over here, it is how to become an online entrepreneur. I open it. I optimize it. I copy it. And at the caption, I paste it. And I say insert file URL. So here's the URL. Here's the name. How to become an online entrepreneur. And here's the download limit. If somebody bought it, you can say you can download it only 3 times, but I see no reason why you should limit that, because if they want to download it a 4th time, they will email you and then you need to send it manually. If you say nothing, you leave it blank, they can download it whenever they want, unlimited times. Same goes over here. I can say you can download it for 30 days, but after 30 days, they will email me saying, hey, can I download it again? So I leave it blank. I scroll down here. I can have a short description. In the past few years, I was able to create an online business. In this ebook, I tell you all about it. Something like that. A product image. This one. Set the product image. Then I go to the product tags and I say ebook. Add online marketing entrepreneur. I have to select a category or create a new one, ebooks, add a new category. And if I publish it and I view the product holding Command or Control, so it will be in a new tab, I can buy 5. But I want this to be sold individually. So I go back, I scroll down, and I go to inventory, and I select sold individually. Update, refresh, and that's it. So if I go to the shop page, you see it over here. I like it. Another product is an affiliate product. I hover over new, and I click on product. I close this. Let me do a small trick. And there it is, a new tab over here. This affiliate product is the Elementor page builder. So I say Elementor Pro. I scroll down, and over here I select external / affiliate product. The product URL. I'm an affiliate of Elementor. That means if somebody buys Elementor through my unique link over here, I get a commission. But I can also say this is for the web shop. People need to go to this page or to a different page on elementor.com, and the campaign name is web shop. So I generate a URL, and here it is. I copy it, and I can paste it here. And the button text is buy now or get it now. The regular price is, it starts with $50 or 49.50, and there's no sale at this moment, so I leave that. And then here I can have a short product description. There's a text. Then I have a product image over here, which is this one. Product text, Elementor, Elementor Pro, WordPress page builder. And then over here, I can add a new category. I can say WordPress themes. It's actually also a theme builder, so it's also a theme. And if you take a look at ferdycorp.com and you go to resources, then over here, I use WooCommerce with all those affiliate products. So Enfold, click on more details, and then you go to the product page. And over here, you see my affiliate link. So if somebody buys this through my link, I get a commission, and that's really nice. That's affiliate marketing, and that's what you also can do using WooCommerce to create a web shop. So here's my affiliate link. I click on publish. I view the product. Elementor Pro, the price. This is one of the best page builders. Get it now. There are no reviews. If I click on get it now, they go to a different page, Elementor, with my affiliate link, with the campaign name. And if they click on pricing, and I think I like it, I want to buy this, then I get a commission, and that's how I do this. I go to ferdypro.com to shop. Over here you see 6 different products. A simple product, a variable product, a group product, a downloadable product or a digital product, an affiliate product, and a served product, which is digital and not downloadable. Here we have the shop page, and by default you can select it by average rating, newness, price, high to low, low to high. So if I say I want to go from high to low, I see this is the most expensive one, after that this one, then this one, and so forth. We can view more products or all the products, but we don't have that much products, so we have only 6. I can change the view like this, and I can do this as a visitor. So you have some nice options over here. And here at the left, we have a sidebar. Now let's configure the shop page. First, I can go to customize. I scroll down to WooCommerce. I go to archive because this is an archive page, and Do I want to show the products or only the categories? If I say categories, you see this, but keep in mind that those settings are OceanWP related settings. So if you have a different theme, it can be different settings. So let me put this back and I want to go over the main settings. One of them at archives is the layout. Right now we have a sidebar here at the left. I can place it at the right, or I can remove it, but I want to have it at the right. And here we have a few different options. How many products do we want to show? How many columns should we have? So if I click over here, we can say 4, 5. I leave it as it is. So here are more settings, but since not all the themes have the same settings, I will skip this and I want to take a look at the sidebar over here. I click on publish. I go back, and I close this. Then I can go to widgets. And then over here we have the WooCommerce sidebar. And there's nothing. And if there's nothing, then automatically you will see all the default sidebar widgets: search, recent post, comments. So if we take a look at the shop page, you see over here search, recent post, recent comments, etc. So what do I want to add over here at the WooCommerce sidebar? Let me see. I would like to add the cart over here. I can drag it all the way over there, or I can click on it and I select all the way over here, the WooCommerce sidebar. And I say add widget. And there's the cart. I can say hide if the cart is empty. So I check that, I save it. And if I refresh the page, you see this over here. This is everything I've bought. So if I would close this, I can also do that over here. Then the cart should be hidden. That's how it works. So if I buy something, add to cart, you see it over here in the sidebar. That can be handy. What else do I want to have? I can collapse this over here. I can take a look over here. I can add a Facebook like box if I want to. Why not? And then the URL, I go to Facebook. I go to my page, remove this area, copy the link. I can paste it over here. And keep in mind that this Facebook like box comes with the OceanWP theme. That's why I like the theme so much. You can also get it as a plugin, add new in a new tab. And you can search for Facebook like box. And you can choose one. But if we think, and I should do that, and I refresh the page, what has a Facebook like box area has to do with the shop area over here, because I don't want to distract people by liking me. I want people to buy things. So I just want to show you what is possible. And what I like is the price filter. So I want to add that. Filter products by price. Again, this one is selected now. I click on add widget and it is saved automatically. So if I refresh this, I can filter all the products over here by price. So the cheapest is $9, which is this USB stick. And the most expensive one is almost $200, which is a 1 hour Skype session. So if I have a budget of $100, I can drag this to $100 and then I filter it. And then over here, I see everything between $9 and $100. Maybe I think the lowest amount I want to spend is $25. 24. I filter it. Now you see everything between $24 and $100 pops up over here. So that's really nice over here. What else can we do? Let me take a look. Social share, Twitter, all those widgets we can use. But there are also a few WooCommerce related widgets over here. So I want to show a few products. So I add the widget products. I can say random products or featured products. How many do I want to show? 5. What do I want to show? And if I want to feature a product, I go to all the products. I open it in a new tab, holding Command or Control on a PC. And then here's a star. So if I would check this, now it is featured. That's it. So I will select a few. This one. and the t-shirt. I close it and I select over here. I want to show all the featured products. Hide the free products and show hidden products. I save it. And now if I refresh it, I scroll down. I see here the 3 featured products. You can also say just show 5 random products. Order by random. Save it. And if I refresh it, you see over here the USB stack. And if I refresh it again, exactly at the same place, you see the t-shirt. So that's what you can do. You can change the amount to 3, save it, refresh. But if you have a big shop and you have a certain sale, you can feature a product or you can show only the sale products over here. And the great thing is if you put something for sale for a certain weekend or a certain week or a certain amount of days, and you say over here, the sale products, then automatically when the time arrives that the product is in sale, it will be automatically shown over here, which is amazing. So if you combine it, you can say show all the products on sale and order them random. So maybe you have 10 products on sale, but it will show 3 random sale products. So if they refresh it, they will see 3 different ones. So I like that. And now I have a small shop, so this is not really necessary. But if you have a big shop, this comes handy when you buy something, and this comes really handy. And you can also add more plugins and stuff. And I will create tutorials about that because I'm in the season of creating WooCommerce tutorials. I'm also going to talk about drop shipping and certain great plugins that you can use with your WooCommerce shop. This is a really basic video about how to configure the shop page and how to configure the settings. So having said that, let's continue. I go to the backend and then I can go to WooCommerce settings. So here we are at the WooCommerce settings, and here we can configure our website even further. There's one really important thing that you need to do. That is go over here and dismiss this message. If you see that. No, that's not that important, but I think it looks better if you dismiss it. So if you see that, you can just dismiss this. And you should put there your real address because based on that address, the shipping calculation will be calculated. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'm from California. This is my address. Okay. Then over here, we talked about this before. Selling locations. Where do you want to sell? You can say sell to all countries, to the whole world, or sell everywhere except for Burkina Faso, for instance. I say Burkina Faso because that's the place I've been, or to specific countries. But I like to sell it to specific countries, Canada and the United States. The shipping locations, ship to all countries you sell to. I think that makes sense. So I leave it as it is. Default customer location. You can say shop base address or geolocate. And what does it mean? If you enable geolocation in your WooCommerce settings, shipping, taxes, currencies, and conditional content will be chosen based on the user's IP address. So if I'm from the Netherlands and the website does not sell to the Netherlands, it can hide the products, for instance, or it can say, we do not sell this to your country. And using geolocate, it will be done automatically. So I really like it. I enable it. Do we enable taxes, rates, and calculations? Yes. Do we enable coupons? Yes. So I will talk about it later, how to create a coupon to give discount, to give a certain percentage or a certain amount of discount based on a few conditions. We'll talk about it later. Calculate coupon discount sequentially. And it says over here, when applying multiple coupons, apply the first coupon to the full price and the second coupon to the discounted price, and so on. So if I buy something that is $50 and I get 10% discount, I have a coupon code about that. So I only have to pay $45, but also at $50, I get free shipping. Does it mean that I get no free shipping because of the discount I do not have $50 anymore, or should the discount be applied after everything is calculated? So if you turn it on, that will be the case. So then I have free shipping, and after that, 10% will be subtracted. I don't use that. And then the currency over here, United States dollars. And I leave it because this is the way it is shown. I save the changes. And then I go to products. I dismiss it again. The shop page. Right now, it shows the shop over here. The shop page. So I can select a different page, but I like the shop page. So I leave it. If I add something to the cart over here, for instance, it is added over here. I do not go to the checkout page because if I want to buy a lot of stuff and every time after I buy something, I go to the checkout page, I don't like that. So redirect to the cart page. After a successful addition, I don't want that because then every time I go to the cart and then I need to go back. So if I click over here, you see an update over here. That's enough. So I uncheck this, enable Ajax, add to cart buttons on archives. Yes. That means if you click, it will be added automatically over here. You don't go to a new page. The measurements. You can decide it. I use kilograms. Well, actually in the United States, I think you use this one or this one. I use kilograms. And the dimensions, units, yards, inches, millimeters, meters, centimeters. I use centimeters. Do we enable reviews and show the verified owner label on customer reviews? I like that because that means that the person that is adding a review bought the product. Reviewers can only be left by verified owners. Yes. Product ratings. Yes. We enable stars and star ratings should be required. Yes. If I uncheck this, you don't have to leave a star rating. And now it's mandatory. I save the changes. And then here at products, we have general and we have inventory. Do we manage stock? Yes. Hold stock for 60 units. So if something is added to the basket, but it's not yet bought. So for instance, I have 10 hoodies in stock and somebody adds 5 hoodies to the cart, but does not buy it yet. Then for 60 minutes, it will be shown in my web store that I only have 5 hoodies in stock left. Unless after 60 minutes, he still did not buy it, then it goes back to 10. So I can say 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is enough to shop on this page. So I enable it. And I can leave it blank to disable it. Notification, enable low stock notification, yes, and enable out of stock notification. First, your email address where you want to be notified. And if I have 2 hoodies left, then I get an email like, hey, there are 2 hoodies left. Please fill up the stock. When I'm out of stock, 0, then I also get an email like, hey, you're out of stock for this product. And I can check hide out of stock items from the catalog. So it will be removed from the store. So everything that you see in the store is in stock. I do not check this. Stock display format. Right now, if I go to the hoodies, we have 10 in stock. I can also say only show quantity remaining when you have only 2 in stock. If I save it and I refresh it, so it only says in stock. And when I have 2 in stock, it will say I only have 2 in stock. And maybe that can be a motivation for someone to buy it. Like, oh no, it's almost out of stock. I need to get it right now. But I want to be transparent. So I just say, always show the quantity. I save the changes. And I go to the 3rd tab in products, downloadable products. File download method. So if you click on the download link, it will be downloaded by force. So it will be downloaded immediately. And I always use this. I never use something else. Wow, that looks too complicated for me. So downloads require to log in. So if you buy an ebook, but you want to check out as a guest and not as a user, then you cannot download this. You need to create an account when you buy something in order to download an ebook. So if you turn this off, it's not necessary. I like people to sign up to get an account. So I turn this on and then grant access to downloadable products after payment, of course. I save the changes. So over here we have tax. We'll take a look at it later. Shipping, same story. We'll take a look at it later. And the payments also, because those need some extra attention. So I go to account and privacy. Allow customers to place orders without an account. I don't like it, but maybe you like it. So they can buy something as a guest without creating an account. Allow customers to log in into an existing account during the checkout. So maybe they bought something and they will come back later and then they want to pay. And then they need to fill in all the information again over here. If I go to the checkout, but then you can say somewhere here, log in, and then they don't need to fill in all the same information. So I check that. Account creation, allow customers to create an account during the checkout. Yes. Allow customers to create an account on the My Account page. No, I'd rather have them to create an account when they buy something. When creating an account, automatically generate a username from the customer's email address. Yes, so their account name will be info at Ferdy Korpershoek, or so the email address that people leave is the email address that they need to log in. When creating an account, automatically generate an account password, yes, and they can change it later on their personal page in this website when they have an account. Can people remove their data from orders? And can people remove data to downloads? I both uncheck this. And then the privacy policy page. Do we have it? No, I should create one, privacy policy. And then here at the checkout, they need to comply with the privacy policy. I don't have that page yet. I hover over new, hold command, click on it or control on the PC. And I can say privacy policy. I publish it. I close it. And then I refresh this page. And then I can select it. Privacy policy. And you can have your text. If you buy something, then you need to comply with our privacy policy. So you can change this text if you want to. And how long should the personal data retention stay active? And if you leave it, it will be just for eternal. I save the changes. So that's that. Then I go to emails. I leave this all as it is. And over here, from name, I can say from Ferdy Korpershoek or from ferdypro.com. So people know, hey, it's from the website I just bought something from. The email address pro@ferdykorpershoek.com. The header image. If I save the changes and I click over here, I see an example of an email. Those are the colors of WooCommerce. So I want to change that. First, I go to media in a new tab and I search for my logo. I can search for Ferdy, but I see it over here already. And I use the blue one. And here I grab the link and I paste it over here. And then the footer, right now we see the site title. We have the base color. And if I take a look over here, I want to grab this blue color, copy it. I use the color picker from Chrome. It's an extension for free. The background color, I want it to be white, which is FFF. Body background color, also this one. The body text color, 4444444. And I save the changes. And now if I take a look at the example, it's like this. I like it. And over here it says Ferdy Corp Media, which is the site title. I can also say, thank you for your trust in us. Something like that. Save it. Refresh. Thank you for your trust in us. And you can change whatever you want to change here. I see a lot of emails over here. A new order, canceled order, a failed order, and all those emails go to my email address. I can manage it. I can say there's a new order from ferdypro.com. I can change the heading. And if I really want to dig deep, I can view the template. And I can change this over here, and that will change the email template, but I don't think it's necessary. I think WooCommerce did a great job. I save the changes. And let me see, I go back to emails. Those three go to me, and all those can go to the customer. For instance, if the customer wants to have a new password, this is the email they get, and I can change it. I can change the subject. Right now it is a password reset for ferdypro.com, and I can say, lost your password. No problem, mate. I can change it if I want to, but I leave it as this. Email heading, password reset instructions, email type HTML. So I leave it all as it is, but you can change it if you want to. Then we go to advanced, and the cart page is this one, cart. The checkout page is the checkout page. This all makes sense, so I don't change that. The terms and conditions, so we can have a new page in a new tab, and I say terms and conditions, or use this one. I need to fill that in over here. I view the page, terms, conditions. So I save it. And then I select it again. Here, terms and conditions. Force secure checkout. Yes. And for a few plugins, you need to have SSL, especially when you have a web shop. So we turn this on. I uncheck this and checkout endpoints. You can change this if you want to, but this is all fine. This is all great. And account endpoints, orders, if you want to change the word orders here. So for instance, you go to ferdypro.com/orders. You can change it to something else if you want to, but I think this is all perfect. So I say save changes. And that brings me to the following. We're going to add HTTPS. Right now here at settings, we have general. So I want to create a free SSL. So how can we do that? I close those two and I go to SiteGround.com since we have our web hosting there. If you have it somewhere else, there's a slightly different procedure probably. If you use SiteGround, you can follow along. I log in and I sign in. I go to my accounts, go to the cPanel, and I search for LET. I type that in over here and then I see let's encrypt. Or you don't type something, you scroll down and you'll find it at security, let's encrypt. And here it is, Ferdy Pro, let's encrypt SSL Ferdy Pro. I click on install. Okay. That's it. I refresh the page. Then you need to wait for a while and then you see it over here, Ferdy Pro. And then you can select an action, HTTPS settings. You need to turn them both on, say okay. Okay, that's great. Then I go back to the general settings. So the dashboard settings, general. I change this to an S, HTTPS, HTTPS. Save the changes. I need to log in again. And it can take a while, but then you see HTTPS over here and this area will be green. Or if you click over here, you see the connection is secure. So that's how it works. It can take a while before this is active, but when it is, you will benefit from it. So that's how it works. So we have covered all the settings and we have covered the SSL. Let's continue. So what is next? I go to the shop page. I click on customize. I scroll down a bit and I go to WooCommerce. Then I go to archives. And over here, I can show the products or I can show the categories. And if I choose to do so, I see ebooks, merchandise, services, and WordPress themes, but I don't have an image. So I close this. I don't save it. I go to the backend, to products, categories. And then over here, ebooks, I click on edit. And I want to upload an image or add an image. And since we're talking about an ebook, I select this one. I update it. I go back to categories. I can also open them all in a new tab. So I open this one in a new tab, holding Command, Control Tab, and merchandise, upload. And I select this hoodie. Over here, hoodies, I select the hoodie. T-shirts, I select the front of the t-shirt, the white one. Services, that's my Skype session. And then WordPress themes, I use Elementor Pro. Then I update it. That's it. Command W, Control W. Now if I go to the website, I go to shop. I go to customize. I scroll down to WooCommerce, archives. And if I say categories, then I see images with the categories. And I think that looks better. I close it again without saving. Now we've done that. It looks a bit better. I want to clear my cart. So I remove this and I remove this. And now I want to add a coupon code. So I go to the backend, to WooCommerce, coupons, and I create my first coupon code. The coupon code is 10%, and the description is optional. You can say get 10% off using this coupon code, or you get 10% off using this coupon code. The discount type, fixed cart discount. So you get a discount for the complete cart, or you get a percentage, or you get a fixed product discount. So for a certain product, you can give a discount. I use percentage over here. The amount is 10%. And when you check this, you get free shipping. So if I would remove all this stuff, say 0, just use something else, only check this, then I can rename this to free shipping, and you just get free shipping when you use this coupon. So maybe you have an email list and you say, you know what, the next 24 hours or the next 48 hours, everybody that uses this coupon code gets free shipping. So you don't need to have a space, enter free shipping and you get free shipping. So go to the web shop and buy it now. But I said I was using 10%. So I bring this back to percentage, 10, uncheck this. I can also say this is valid until the 16th. And then we go to users restrictions. You need to spend a minimum of $50 in order to get the 10%. I can say $10 and the maximum is $100. You can check individual use only. So if you check this, you cannot say I have a 10% discount and after that I also have a $10 discount and after that I have a 30% discount. If you check this, you can only use one coupon code per time you want to buy something. You can also exclude sale items. So if I take a look at the web shop, it is not applied to this one and to this one because I checked it that I exclude the sale items. We can also say this is for a certain product. So only for the 1 hour Skype session, for instance, and you can search it over here, 1 hour, then you can select it. I close it. Or you can exclude products like it's only not for the 1 hour Skype session. You also can add categories or exclude categories and say this is only for certain users which you know that have bought for $1,000 on your website. You can say to those people, it's only for you. So I can put all those email addresses of the people that bought for a lot of money, things over here and say, hey, you get an extra discount coupon. Then we go to the third tab. Over here, you can say only the first 25 people that will use it can apply it. So after it is used 25 times, it is not valid anymore. You can say you can only apply it to 3 items. So if you buy 5 items, it will be applied to 3 items only. And you can say every user can use it only 1 time. So if I publish this and I go back to users restrictions, you see it's not for the 1 hour Skype session. So if I go for the hoodie, I add it to the cart and I view the cart. I say 10%, apply the coupon code. Over here, the price is still $39, but over here you see 10% is subtracted. So now it's $35. But if I remove this and I go to the shop and I get the 1 hour Skype session and I go and view the cart and I say 10% and I apply the coupon code, it says the maximum spent for this coupon is $100. So that's the first thing that's not correct. But if it will be until $200, it would say this coupon code cannot be applied to this item because over here we excluded the product. Let's check it. 10%, apply the coupon code. Sorry, this coupon is not applicable to selected products. So that's what you can do. Let's create another one. So I click over here, add coupon, and I say $10. You get $10 discount using this coupon. I leave it really simple, fixed cart discount, 10, publish. And now if I refresh the page, I close this I get a different product. This one again, add to cart. I view the cart and I say 10%, which gives me 10% discount. And if I say $10, it says it's not possible because this item says only one item can be applied to this product. And if I say $10 and I apply the coupon code, it says, sorry, coupon code 10% has already been applied and cannot be used in conjunction with other coupons. But if I remove this one and I say $10 and I apply the coupon, you see $10 is removed. So one more, I add a new coupon. I call this ebook and I want to say fixed product and $5. Usage product, and it is ebook, how to become an online entrepreneur. I publish it. So I go to the cart, to the shop, and I go for the ebook, add to cart, view the cart. So I have the coupon $10, but I also can say ebook, apply the coupon code. Now you see the coupon code is applied successfully. We have $10 and we have the ebook. So the ebook costs only $9.95. So that's how you can apply coupon codes. Okay, let's take a look at taxes. I go to the backend to settings and then we go to the tax tab. Prices entered with tax. If I go to the shop, you see that the prices are not with tax. So if I would say yes, it would be shown with tax. So it would be a little bit higher, the price. I say no, calculate tax based on the customer shipping address or the customer billing address or the shop base address. I like the customer shipping address. Then the shipping tax class, standard or based on the cart items, or you can have reduced rate or zero rate. I use this one because some items have a different taxes class. So I want to change that per item. Round the tax at the subtotal level instead of rounding per line. I like that. So at the cart, you see the taxes over here instead of here at every product. So I check that and display prices in the shop, excluding tax, and display prices during the cart and checkout, including. And display suffix, we can say that, and display tax totals, itemized or a single total. I say itemized. I save the changes. And now we need to go to the standard rates. I click over here and let's take the United States. I click on insert row over here. If you see the asterisk over here, it means everything. So all the countries, all the states, all the postcodes, everywhere. So if I would say the rate is 10, then everywhere in the world a tax rate of 10% will be applied. So I can say US, and then you see United States. State code, only California, for instance. And then all the zip codes and all the cities. The rate is 10. The tax name can be VIT or California, Texas. The priority is 1. What does it mean? If I would have different taxes, again in the United States, and that's the taxes over all the states, just for illustration purposes. And the tax name is USA, Texas. So if somebody buys from California, then 10% taxes will be added, but also 20%. And then here's the question, which one should be applied first? If I make this 1 and this one 2, and I say compound taxes, and I buy something that is $100, then the total amount will be $110. And after that is calculated, then this taxes go over it. So I need to pay 20% extra over $110. And if I say this, then I don't have to pay taxes over the taxes. You also can take a look over here that explains it. So I hope you know what I mean. This is the taxes also applied over the shipping. Yes, if I turn this off, then the shipping has no taxes. I leave it on, I remove this row, and I think that is okay. I save the changes. But we also have reduced rates. So for instance, the US, California, and this one is 5%. The tax name is say ja, taxes, books, for instance, not over the shipping, and I save it. Now, if I refresh the page, there's no taxes applied. How come? Because I'm from the Netherlands, and because of geolocate, it sees I'm from the Netherlands. So if I would remove this and this one, it means in all the world, I need to pay 5% with reduced rates and with the standard rates. Also, I remove it. I save the changes and I refresh it. And now you see the taxes is applied. And if I go to the shop, the taxes is not applied. So I can remove the VAT. I go to tax options, or I can say exclusive of the VAT. So no VAT added. So if I save it, I refresh it, it looks like that. I don't like that, so I remove it, save it, refresh. So I go to the cart and there it is added. So if I go to standard rates and I change it to 20%, you see this number is even higher, like that. So that's how you see it. It is applied, save the changes. And for instance, books in the Netherlands are 6% of taxes and other things are 21. So if I would be from the Netherlands, I would say 21 over here, save it. And the reduced rate is 6%. And I know that this is an ebook, so I will not ship this or whatever. But for the sake of the tutorial, if I edit this product and it is a real book, I can go to the settings and here at general, I scroll down, taxable, tax class, reduced rate. So update. And now if I view the product, it's $14.95. But if I go to the cart, it is with 6% added. So that's how it is done. And over here, I see the total includes 80.19 CA taxes and 90 cent CA taxes for books estimated for the Netherlands. And why for the Netherlands? Because I put on geolocate and I have no country code, so it's not restricted. If I would say US again, then it would not be applied. So that's how it works. It can be a little bit complicated. What also can help, I go to the backend and I remove the selected rows. I go to standard rates and then I can go to plugins, add new, leave this, and I can search for automated taxes. And you can choose this one. But this one has a higher rate. Here you can see how many taxes you need to pay. And it says save hours every month by putting your sales tax on autopilot. I click on install now, activate it. Tax jar for WooCommerce is almost ready. Connect your tax jar account. It costs money, but then this will do everything automatically for you. I highly suggest you do it because if you need to put all the taxes for every state here, it's a lot of work. So let me see, I think tax jar, it costs around $17 tax jar per month. I'm not sure. Pricing, $17 per month. Yes. And then everything will be automatic. So I highly suggest you do that. And if you sell one product for $17 per month, then you're good to go. And I think you can be more optimistic about your web shop. If you make around $100 per day, then it is definitely worth getting this plugin. So let's take a look at shipping. I go to the backend and I want to go to plugins to deactivate tax jar. Deactivate it. Now I go to WooCommerce, settings, and shipping. Okay, I can add a shipping zone over here, add shipping zone. And since I'm from the Netherlands and the website notices that, and I want to show you how it works, I will fill in the zone name, the Netherlands. Let me see where I am. Europe. Okay, that's great. and I can add a shipping method. There are a few: flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. I click on flat rate, add shipping method. And the flat rate is really simple. I added it and I say it costs $10. No matter what you buy, if you buy for $10 or $200, it is $10 of shipping cost. Okay, but now I need to go to general again because I'm not selling to the Netherlands. So I need to say Netherlands like that. Save the changes. And now if I refresh the page, it says it's a flat rate of $10. So if I add a few of these, update the cart, it still is $10. And if I would say I only want to have one, update the cart, also $10. But we can add a few conditions. So I click on edit and I add a shipping method. And this time it is free shipping. I add it and then I edit it. Free shipping requires a valid free shipping coupon, can be an option, or a minimum order amount, or a minimum order amount or a coupon, or a minimum order amount and a coupon. I like a minimum order amount, and it is $50. Save the changes. The normal rate is $10 unless you buy with a minimum amount of $50. So if I refresh this, I can now select free shipping. But if I would remove this one, it is below $50. Now it is $10 again. So if I have two, update the cart. Of course, I select the free shipping. So that's how it works. Now it's $78. If I select this one, it is $88. There's also a different method. Let me show you. I go to plugins, add new, and I search for easy shipping rates. Or a table rate. This one, install now. I activate it. Then I go to WooCommerce settings and I go to shipping and I remove this over here. Okay. Then I go to shipping options. I uncheck this one, save it. Then I go back to shipping zones. I add a new shipping zone. I call this UPS for the Netherlands. And I add a shipping method. And here's table rate, which we just added. I add the shipping method and I click on edit. And there it is. I can do it based on the price or based on the weight. So I click on add new. And I enable the shipping method and the method title is weight or UPS. Handling fee, $2, not taxable. And now I do it based on the total price. So the minimum value is 0. The maximum value is 19.95. And the shipping rate will be $5. I add a new one based on the price from, this is 99. This is from 20 until 49.99. And then it is, you know what? This one is 10. This one is 7. And let's add another one. 50 until 9999999 is -2 because it's minus the shipping handling fee, which means from $50 it is free. I save the changes and let's refresh the cart. I refresh it. So it is now more than $50 and it says shipping UPS, but there's no fee. If I say only one hoodie and I update the cart, then it is below $50 and now it is $7. But if I remove this one and I buy something that is less than $20 at the shop, let me see, view the product, and I buy one of these add to cart. Now it is $10. I buy a second one, still $10. I buy a third one and now it is $7. And I buy 6 of them and it is free. So that's how it works based on the price. I don't know, but the handling fee seems not to be working. I don't know what's going on. So this can be 0. I can remove this. Delete selected rates. And then I say UPS, no handling fee, no taxes. And I add a new rate based on the kilograms, minimum of 0, the maximum of 0.99. The shipping rate is $10. But if something is heavier than 1 kilogram, you know what? This is $5. And if it is between 1 and 2.99, then it is 10. And if it is between 3 and 50, it is 15. So I save the changes. And if I take a look at a product, all products, just to illustrate it to you, I go to the hoodie. And I want to say that I have an inventory of 100. So it gives us a bit more freedom to buy more. If I go to shipping, it is 0.8 kilogram per product. It's not true in real life, but let's play along with it. I remove this. I go to the shop and I add 1 hoodie, add to cart. I view the cart. Right now it is $5. Why? If I take a look, WooCommerce settings, shipping, edit. And you can change this per country. So you can add another one and another one. I click on edit. So it is $5 because it is between 0 and 1 kilogram. If I add a second one, update, it is $10. If I add a few more, 9, it is 15. So based on the weight, you can decide the price. And that's great. So you can do it based on the price or based on the weight. And then you can also decide where it is, like this. In the Netherlands, it's like this. In Canada, it can have a different price. So that's what you can do. Now we go to payments. And there are a lot of payment methods. You can use PayPal, you can use Stripe, you can use a bank. In this case, I will use PayPal. So I click over here on Setup. And it's quite easy. Enable PayPal standard. The title is PayPal. Description, pay via PayPal. And my email address is really simple. You can just sign up at PayPal with your email address. Let me show you. You can sign up over here. Personal account or business. Continue. And then enter your email address. Continue. Sign up and use the same email address over here. Mine is info@ferdykorpershoek.com. Enable PayPal Sandbox. It is used to test it, so you can do that. And this is all fine with me. Receiver email also info@ferdykorpershoek. You need your PayPal identity token. You can get it over here. I will make a tutorial about PayPal, how to integrate PayPal with your WooCommerce and the shipping details. Yes, this is all fine. Live API, save the changes. Then I click on payments again. And this one is enabled and those are not enabled. And with PayPal, you can also pay with credit card. So if you have a visitor with PayPal, they also can use credit card. So I will log out. And again, about a lot of subjects, I have more in-depth tutorials. You can find them on my YouTube channel. I go to ferdypro.com. I go to the shop. I want to add a few sweaters or hoodies. Update the cart. Go to the shop. I also want to add a few t-shirts. The middle of black. And I want to have 2. Add them to the cart. I want to view the cart. Okay, I can use a coupon, which is 10%. Apply coupon. And there it is. Proceed to the checkout. I can leave my details over here. And I agree to the terms and conditions. And I apply privacy policy. I want to pay with PayPal. And if you have more payment methods, you see them over here. Here you see, by the way, what you have. You can ship to a different address. I click on this one and then on proceed to PayPal. And then I can pay over here. And when I do that, this amount will be added to my PayPal account and they will get a notification. You will get an email that you have a new order and then you need to ship everything to the client. So that's how it works. This is the basic tutorial about WooCommerce, but I have a lot more tutorials about payment methods, about taxes, about dropshipping websites. It's going to be amazing. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a ton of stuff. Feel free to like this video and to subscribe for more upcoming videos. And I hope you have a great day and you will see me next time. Bye bye.